Have you ever felt overwhelmed by emotions, angry at things you can't control, or constantly distracted by what others think of you? What if I told you that people 2,000 years ago had the exact same problems and found powerful solutions? In a world full of noise, anxiety, and chaos, one ancient philosophy is rising again like a silent revolution. It's called Stoicism. And no, it's not about being cold or emotionless. It's about mastering yourself in a world you can't control. From Roman emperors to modern CEOs, from soldiers to everyday people, Stoicism is helping millions find peace, power, and purpose. Let's explore why Stoicism is making a comeback and why the ancient wisdom of thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca is more relevant today than ever before. 1. What is Stoicism? Stoicism began in ancient Greece around 300 BCE, founded by a philosopher named Zeno of Citium. It was later embraced by Roman thinkers, especially three names you've probably heard: Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. At its core, Stoicism teaches one powerful truth: you can't control everything in life, but you can always control how you respond. It separates life into two categories: what you can control, your actions, thoughts, and decisions. What you cannot control, other people, the weather, your reputation, your past. The goal of Stoicism isn't to suppress emotions, it's to master them, to feel anger, sadness, or fear, but not be ruled by them. It's about becoming calm in chaos, unshaken by praise or criticism, focused on what really matters. 2. Why Stoicism feels so relevant today. Now ask yourself, what kind of world do we live in today? Endless distractions from social media, constant comparison and pressure to be successful, anxiety about things we can't control, politics, pandemics, the economy, information overload, fake news, online drama, quick outrage, slow reflection. We're stressed, overstimulated, and emotionally burned out. And Stoicism? It feels like the antidote. It teaches stillness in motion, clarity in confusion, and discipline in a world of indulgence. In fact, many famous modern minds embrace Stoicism. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, Ryan Holiday, author of The Daily Stoic Navy SEALs, who use Stoic principles in mental training entrepreneurs who use it to manage stress and stay focused. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a tool set for life. Core principles of Stoicism. Let's break down 4 key principles of Stoicism that anyone can use right now. 1. Control what you can. Let go of the rest. You can't control how someone treats you, but you can control your response. You can't control the weather, but you can bring an umbrella. Focus your energy where it matters. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca, Tu amor fati, love your fate. Don't just accept your challenges, love them. If life throws you pain, use it to grow. If you face failure, learn from it. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. Even suffering has value. 3. Memento mori. Remember, you will die. This isn't morbid, it's empowering. Knowing that life is short makes every moment more precious. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. Marcus Aurelius. This reminds us to live fully, kindly, and with purpose. 4th. Virtue is the only true good. Stoics believe that being a good person is the highest goal. Not money, not fame, not power, but wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These things can't be taken away from you. Part 4. Stoicism in daily life. So how do you apply Stoicism in real life? Here are a few simple daily practices. Morning reflection. Ask, what challenges might I face today? How can I respond with calm and strength? Evening journaling. What did I do well today? Where did I let emotion take over? How can I improve tomorrow? Pause before reacting. If someone insults you or angers you, pause, breathe, choose your response. Don't give them control over your peace. Practice gratitude. Appreciate small things: health, food, friends, a quiet moment. Gratitude brings contentment. Read a daily Stoic quote. Even one sentence from Marcus Aurelius or Epictetus can guide your day. Stoicism isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about building emotional muscle over time. And in a noisy world, the ability to stay calm, clear, and principled is a superpower. So why is Stoicism making a comeback? Because today's world is loud, full of noise, conflict, distraction, and constant mental pressure. We're surrounded by messages telling us to be angry, to react, to chase what we don't need, and to fear what we can't control. But Stoicism teaches us the opposite. It teaches us that we don't need to be shaken by every storm. That real power comes not from dominating others, but from mastering ourselves. That freedom comes not from having everything, but from needing very little. It teaches us to slow down, to reflect, to ask, what is truly in my control? Am I living with purpose? Am I growing wiser, stronger, and more just each day? The Stoics didn't have smartphones, social media, or 24/7 news cycles, but their problems were strangely similar: ego, loss, injustice, uncertainty, war, temptation. And they faced it all with clarity, calm, and courage. That's why people are returning to Stoicism, not because it's trendy, but because it's timeless. You don't need to be a philosopher or monk to practice Stoicism. You just need to be someone who's tired of letting life push you around, someone who wants to live better, not by changing the world, but by changing your response to it. So here's what I invite you to do today. Start small. Choose one Stoic practice, one thought, one action, one pause before reacting, and do it daily, because over time, these small choices shape strong character, and strong character leads to a better life, not just for you, but for everyone around you. If this message connected with you, take a moment to like this video. It helps this philosophy reach more people who truly need it. Leave a comment below and share your favorite Stoic quote or principle. Have you read Marcus Aurelius or maybe Seneca's letters? Share your experience. I'd love to hear your perspective. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more deep dives into history, ancient philosophies, forgotten wisdom, and the ideas that still guide our modern lives. Because history isn't just about the past, it's about timeless truths that still live and breathe in our choices, our thoughts, and our values. Thanks for spending your time here. Until next time, stay calm, stay grounded, and keep walking the path of wisdom.